the overwhelming sense to cry because I don't know what this read is gonna like entail.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alexis. This is my beautiful best friend Madison. She's about to just do a tarot reading. We actually already took the video and didn't do an intro, so here's the intro.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's been a good time.
Good vibes.
Yep. So if you guys want to see my whole life get exposed by these motherfucking cards, just keep watching.
The cards and just like fucking. Listen, I've never. Is this fucking recording?
Yep.
I've never done this shit on camera, and y'all motherfuckers don't come at me about how I do this shit. So the only thing you need to understand right now is check me out those cards. Just look at them. Look at them. Play with them. Fuck with them. Fuck yourself with them. I really don't give a shit. The one thing that I tell people every single time I do a reading is like, you gotta put your energy into that, and however you want to like do that. I have the overwhelming sense to cry because I don't know what this reading is gonna like entail or like anything, but I feel like it's.
She's like, this bitch has so much trauma.
It's not.
This bitch has so much trauma.
It's not that. I just. Like I said, the way I do readings is very weird. I just kind of let them fall out and I just kind of lay them out.
10 of Cups.
The 10 of Cups in reversed is not a great omen. Signify that you may be holding on to some negative patterns or beliefs in relation to love and family that are preventing you from finding a happy and healthy relationship. If you grew up in a dysfunctional family environment, you may need to reflect on how this has affected your relationships as an adult and change any negative patterns so you can find a healthy and fulfilling relationship.
Shout out to my parents for having a dysfunctional family. Like, if you can relate.
So, money and career is next.
Money and career.
Indicate lack of stability or financial security, so make sure you are putting aside money for a rainy day and don't make risky investments when it appears.
Where were you fucking in November when I was manic as fuck?
I don't know. And what's funny is like this is like
all of it has
this
been
is
so
like,
spot on that I'm just like, stop.
This is only the first card, bitch. This is the last part of this card. It's just your spirituality, but can indicate that you are not sticking to your own personal moral code in some way, and that you need to be true to yourself and follow your spiritual path in order to find true fulfillment.
Page of Swords.
Pages. Please do that for every single card now.
I have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe telling you to be patient and to think before you speak and not to get drawn into unnecessary arguments or conflicts. However, it can also signify being blunt and abrasive or engaging in petty gossip. There may be some conflict in your relationship as you allow yourself to be drawn into unnecessary or petty arguments with your partner. By all means, fight your corner over the important things, but don't allow every single tiny disagreement to spiral into a full-blown argument.
Well, I relate to that one a lot more.
Yeah. If you're waiting on news or a development in your relationship, this card can tell you that it will be delayed or will take a little bit longer, but be patient. This card for money and career indicates that you're highly intelligent and ambitious, and you are full of innovative and bright ideas.
How sweet.
You may be dreaming of an incredibly successful career when it appears. Just bear in mind that you need to be able to put thought into action in order to succeed.
Yeah.
Can suggest that you may need to further your education in order to reach the lofty heights that you envision for yourself. Can indicate that if you have been waiting for news of a job interview, the news is likely to be positive, but it will be delayed, so you may take longer to get the answer you're hoping for. Spiritual indicates that you may have been neglecting your spiritual side in favor of the more logical side of life. There is a place for logic and person and reason in your life, but the spiritual side needs a place too. How are we feeling? Are you like drained?
Want me to read it?
Do you want to?
King of Cups can represent being overly emotional or too sensitive. I can't even believe that that's the first fucking sentence.
I'm sorry.
I can't even believe that that's the first fucking sentence. It can signify a lack of emotional maturity. It can be a sign that you are lacking backbone or allowing yourself to be too gullible or putting yourself in a position where others can take advantage of you. You have to be accountable for your own behavior. Okay. It tells you that you need to take responsibility for your emotions and well-being. Indicate that a lack of emotional balance may be causing you to become overwhelmed, anxious, or depressed totally all the time. This can also present itself as bitterness or unkind, uncaring, or manipulative behavior. As a person, the King of Cups reversed is manipulative, controlling, and in the extreme negative, abusive. He is someone who uses his ability to sense the emotional weaknesses of others as a weapon against them, and will seek to take advantage of vulnerability in others to get his own way or simply for his own amusement. He can be vindictive and spiteful and is not to be trusted. That's cute. That's all very cute. That's adorable. I love this right now. Do you remember when you said, "Are you drained?" like 2 minutes ago? Yeah. My brain's like, okay, we're done.
It's overwhelming.
The King of Cups in a career context. Reverse can indicate that you may have to deal with a ruthless, cold, or emotionally unstable male in your workplace. This person will stop at nothing to get what they want. Remember, whatever you give out spiritually will eventually come back to you. So make sure you are sending out love and light. 8 of Cups, reverse, can indicate stagnation? Is that how you pronounce that? When it appears you may be accepting your lot in life or staying in bad situation that makes you terribly unhappy because you are afraid of moving on or worried about what the future might hold if you leave. To let go of certain people or situations in your life in order to move forward. You are resisting this change because you are paralyzed by fear. It can also be a sign of running away from situations, not because they are bad, but because you are afraid to take a chance and be vulnerable. Show a lack of emotional maturity, low self-esteem, low self-worth. It can also indicate that you accept bad treatment. We just wanted to emphasize on that one.
What is that last part? Whatever the issues are, you will need to work on them in order to have a healthy relationship in the future. Once you resolve your own issues with relationships and raise your self-worth, you will attract the right partner. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
You heal yourself and then the right motherfucker will come.
If your career is unfilling to you, the only person who can change that is you. Be brave and go for what you want. That's what we're doing as well. If you don't get everything you want, you will at least know that you tried. If you are self-employed, the 8 of Cups reverse can indicate that you may be holding onto a business that is no longer profitable. In spiritual context, you need to do some soul searching to connect with your spiritual self and discover your true life path. If you find yourself drifting through life without any direction, a connection to spirit might help you see your path more clearly and give you the strength and courage to leave behind that which no longer serves you. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Steer clear of people who play games with you. This can also represent flexibility, adaptability, sharp wit. What I would like to be whipped. Indicate that there is some deceit or trickery around you in your work setting. That was a whole fucking headshot right there.
The fool!
It's the beginning of my journey. The Fool is generally a positive card. Thank goodness. It's the last card. On a positive note. Indicating new beginnings. If this appears in your readings, it could mean that you are on the verge of an exciting, unexpected new adventure. Your new adventure will begin. Your new adventure will bring you along a path which may require you to make a leap of faith, but you will grow as a result of this new experience. Its appearance in a reading can also indicate that you need to take the time to look before you leap. Always, but I don't. Love and relationships. The Fool and love is exciting and spontaneous, but a little bit fickle? What the fuck does that mean? For those in relationships, the Fool indicates being so in love you can hardly contain your excitement. However, if the person asking the question is asking about commitment, this card is linked to lack of commitment, not being ready for commitment. For those that are single, it is a very good indicator that an impulsive, carefree romance is on the cards, or many such romances. Alright, we support hoes out here. If the Fool appears, be prepared for a fun-filled romance, but be careful not to miss true love if it comes your way.
Be bitch.
Money and career. Opportunity knocks. With the Fool in your career, it may be time to go for that new job or start your own business that you've been dreaming of. Other people may try to put you off or may not understand what you're doing.
You too. This shit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was absolutely exhausting. I feel like I've completely been exposed. Yeah. So, that was that. But,
Yeah.
thanks so much.
You were exposed to them, but like not exposed to yourself. You already
No.
knew all that shit.
I already knew all that shit, and like, she honestly knew all that shit too. Like, that was not a surprise. Was not surprised. It's kind of always been shit. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks so much to my beautiful best friend for
I was putting my hand in her hand.
what?
I was putting my
Oh. Alright, stay weird, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, especially because like 95% of you motherfuckers that be watching aren't even subscribed. So like, weird. Alright, bye.
We're back.
I know. Oh, okay.
I don't know, what do I say?
You don't really have to say anything.
Okay,
I
I'll
just
just
gotta be
chill. Like, I'm not supposed to say anything, so I'll just chill back here. Like,
I don't know. I'm new at this too.
I'll shuffle. I'll just nonchalantly shuffle. I'm just working through the intro. It's just big.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lex. This bitch, we're fucking. Did you just fart?
Hey, I can't do this fucking intro shit.
No, it's really hard.
It's too much pressure.
It is.
It's a good time.
It's been a good time.
Good vibes.
Yep. So if you guys want to see my whole life get exposed by these motherfucking cards, just keep watching. Because it really, really exposes me. So, it was fun. Both of us sitting like little bananas. Perfect.
Do you like sweet tea?
I don't know what it sounds. Is it good?
I mean, I think sweet tea. It's like my nana makes her sweet tea.
I have a thing, I have to try it 3 times before I decide. Everybody always is like that. They'd be watching me and they'd be like, okay, does she like it or not? And I can't decide until I try it.
Are you good at this?
It's good.
The sweet tea tastes so motherfucking good at like
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's good sweet tea. Like some sweet tea is like too sweet, but then some sweet tea is like too tea, and it's like very in the middle. But honestly, my dad's sweet tea is like my favorite, so that's why I'm like kind of like.
I can't say I like this much of sweet tea because shout out to
Disrespectful.
dad.
To romance, game playing may keep your partner interested. Smoking a blunty blunt, and my witchy little friend is gonna do a tarot reading on me.